Welcome. If you're here, you're probably like us, always looking for those hidden details, the deeper story.
Yeah, getting past the surface level.
Exactly. And today we're doing a deep dive into the Wizarding World specifically. Stuff J.K. Rowling dropped on Pottermore, which is now Wizarding World.
Right, these are little nuggets straight from the source, expanding way beyond the original books.
Consider this your fast track to some genuinely surprising background info.
Mm-hmm. We've pulled together some key insights, things that give you those real aha moments.
Our mission basically is to unpack these bits and hopefully give you a richer feel for the whole magical universe.
Couldn't have said it better. So where should we start?
Okay, let's talk wands. We all know about the wood and the core, right? But Pottermore, that went way deeper.
Oh, absolutely. The whole idea that wands have like a personality, that was fascinating.
Yeah.
And that Pottermore quiz, it wasn't just picking random stuff. It was tied into Rowling's concept of wands being almost semi-sentient.
Semi-sentient, wow. Forming actual bonds with their owners.
Exactly. So it's not just about raw magical power. It's about, the connection.
And that idea that loyalty can shift based on moral energy, that's pretty wild.
It really is. It suggests this dynamic relationship. Think about unicorn hair cores.
Always seen as quite pure.
Generally, yes. But even they have their own little quirks. Pottermore implied no two are exactly the same. There's a kind of agency there.
Makes Ollivander's job seem even more complicated. Okay, let's shift gears. Hogwarts founders.
Ah, yes. Pottermore gave us much more detailed backstories.
We learn more about their motivations, right? Like Helga Hufflepuff.
Her vision was really about inclusivity. She believed anyone with magic deserved a shot at Hogwarts education. Very different from some others.
Speaking of Salazar Slytherin, it wasn't just simple ambition, was it? There was more going on.
Not quite that simple, no. Pottermore sort of highlighted his desire for a pure blood. Well, almost an army.
An army. Wow.
Driven by this specific fear he had about the future of wizards mixing with muggles.
Which leads to a pretty interesting thought Pottermore hinted at.
You mean the idea that Voldemort might not be the last heir of Slytherin?
Exactly. Could there be someone else? Still hidden.
It's a compelling theory.
Yeah.
Really makes you rethink the whole blood purity storyline.
Definitely something to chew on. Okay, another character, McGonagall. We see her as strict, but Pottermore revealed, quite a bit of pain.
Oh, absolutely. That heartbreaking backstory, as they called it, her falling in love with a muggle.
And it wasn't just a passing thing.
No, it was serious.
Yeah.
And she made the choice, the incredibly difficult choice, not to marry him.
Why? Because of the danger. Revealing the magical world.
Precisely that. The risks involved with the statute of secrecy. It puts her strictness, her demeanor, in a totally different light.
Yeah, you see the sacrifice behind the stern exterior. It adds so much depth to her character.
It makes her much more than just the tough professor. It really grounds the challenges of that separation between worlds.
Okay, let's touch on some maybe lesser-known bits of magic Pottermore throughout their spells, creatures.
Right, Rowling had this sort of spell encyclopedia section for a while.
And there were lost spells, ones not in the books.
Yeah, like Portus Loca. Apparently it was an older form of teleportation, maybe predating portkeys.
Whoa. Imagine that. Untraceable travel, basically.
The possibilities, right?
Yep.
And then the creatures.
Mm.
Some were properly creepy.
Like the hide behind.
Erg, yeah, the hide behind. Its whole deal is it can vanish perfectly behind any object, no matter how small.
That's unsettling, just inherently unnerving.
Definitely designed to give you the creeps.
Okay, finally, let's look at the Dumbledore family tragedy, specifically Ariana. Pottermore offered a key insight there.
It did. The strong implication, almost confirmation, that Ariana was likely an obscurial.
And an obscurial is?
It's this dark, parasitic magical force. It develops when a young witch or wizard suppresses their magic, usually out of fear or trauma.
Like we see with Credence in the Fantastic Beasts film.
Exactly like Credence. It provides that direct link, explaining Ariana's volatile magic and the secrecy surrounding her.
It completely reframes her story and, Dumbledore's whole past, doesn't it? Shows how connected all these threads are.
It really does. It proves how much more there was bubbling under the surface of the original stories.
So clearly the Harry Potter universe just keeps expanding. It's so much richer than even the films could show.
And Pottermore, now Wizarding World, was this amazing way for fans to find new bits of magic, often where they least expected it.
Absolutely. So we'll leave you with this thought, thinking about all these details we just touched on, or maybe others you found. What single piece of previously unknown Wizarding World lore makes you see everything a little differently now.